Hi, this is Chris from GrowQuest, and we're looking at some haws and lamb haws trees today. It's early March, and it's been cold in California this year. I'm all the way down into San Diego, and you can see these trees got the shit kicked out of them, or at least the chlorophyll kicked out of them. Yeah, there's new leaves popping out, and they'll manage some flowers, but the fruit's going to be ruined by sun scald. You can see that little one damaged there, damage on the back, damage here. I keep seeing these ridiculous promotions on the internet, blooming flowers or FastGrowingTrees.com about growing your avocado most anywhere in the country. You know what? Bullshit. This is about as prime an avocado growing region as you can get, and you can see what these trees look like after an exceptionally cold winter in California. It's not even the coldest one, going back about 12 years ago, or not even that far, 7 years ago I think. Much colder than this. And you can see how hard it is to keep these trees in prime condition. They're not going to flower very well this year, so there won't be very much fruit next year. And the fruit for this year is not going to size up as well. You can already see there's going to be a lot of thrown away fruit, a lot of culling, because the damage is going to occur. A lot of these leaves will begin to drop off. It's going to leave the branches exposed. Get a lot of sunburn on here. They may have to come in here and paint these. Probably about half the fruit in the end will just get tossed, left for wildlife to feed on. And growing avocados requires them to be in the ground or in an enormous container in a greenhouse environment. The idea you're going to grow this in your pot and put it outside on the patio and get some fruit, you may as well be smoking crack. And the idea that you're going to plant this in some other region than a few parts of Texas, the Gulf Coast, and California, also absolutely ridiculous. There might be some places over in the seaboard of Georgia and the Carolinas where you can get away with a good planting. But if your overnight temperatures are in the mid-20s for a few hours in the night, this is what your foliage is going to look like. And then your wood's going to sunburn out like this, if not worse. And your fruit's going to get shriveled up like that, if not worse. This one's already dying off right here. What'll happen is it'll dehydrate and it'll just drop off of the stem right here. This tree right here is sheltered in between a few of them, but it's still got a lot of leaf damage, and now it's got a little bit of sun damage. There was a brief reprieve of some heat, but it's been back to wet and cold again. So you can see where the wind came through with really chilly temperatures and just burnt the hell out of the foliage here. Anyways, this is just a quick update on why it's important to plant avocados where avocados are meant to be planted, and not listen to all this nonsense on the internet about growing your avocado in the pot in Illinois or Ohio or Oklahoma. Yeah, if you got a great greenhouse environment, that's a different story. But you're not going to do that well. And even here in California and other places, you still need to be careful. You need to be prepared to take some losses every few years.